Scorpio friends, welcome to Tarot Readings by Roxby. So I am going to give you guys a bonus reading. It is your birthday, so happy birthday to all of you guys that are celebrating birthdays the last up until the 22nd. I hope you guys have a very happy birthday. There's also a new moon in your sign on Saturday the 18th. So, this is going to be for Scorpio only. Scorpio sun signs. I'm not going to focus on anything else. But if your birthday is November 22nd, you fall on the cusp of Sagittarius. If it resonates, awesome. It should, in some way, shape, or form. But definitely, the generals, the monthlies, the weeklies, definitely. Those of you that are on the cusp like that, always watch your cusp sign. So for you, it would be Sagittarius. All right, so it's going to be for Scorpio sun signs. From October. Oh my God, I gotta clear this whole deck. I'm sorry. November 16th to the 30th, 2017. Deck knows I messed up too. There we go. Alright, that's better. November 16th. To the 30th, Scorpio sun signs. What do they need to know? Alright, Scorpio. Beautiful. That is going to be the pile. I'm using Gateway to the Divine by Circo Marchetti. And I haven't used this deck in a while, and I felt very drawn to use it for you guys. I thought, what a perfect deck for Scorpio. Okay, so this is my own spread that I came up with myself for a new moon, and I'll tell you as we go along. Wow. I can't even make this shit up. The moon is the first card out for you guys. That's a central issue. Bam. Definitely you could be finding something out. Did I just say this to you guys in the weekend love scope? I swear I did. And that's you guys, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. What else we got? Three of Wands. Page of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Let me move these down. The Hermit. The Fool. And the Page of Wands. Okay. Not that I was going to use it, but the Emperor is at the bottom, sign of Aries. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. I do see that anyway. Okay. The moon in your central issue. That's just amazing. Sometimes, for as many readings as I do, sometimes something just always seems to amaze me even more. This is pretty amazing, being that it is a new moon reading, and first card out for you guys is the moon. So, for the rest of November, for some of you, this could absolutely be a deceptive energy. Things are uncertain, unclear, things are up in the air, there's unknowns, there's uncertainties, there's secrets, there's things you don't know, you're not aware of. Something is not as it seems, or you're not getting the truth somewhere within your life. This could be at work, with a friend, a relationship. It could be with work, because in the past I do have the Three of Wands. So for some of you, this could absolutely be at work. This is associated with career, business, even relocation, travel. There could be other people involved in this. So, and it is a 3 card. Yeah, you definitely could be dealing with 3 other people. So this could also, for some of you, be a love relationship. There could be a love triangle going on. If that's the case, you would be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For others of you, this could be travel. You could have been all set, ready to go, and something just made you question everything that you were told. You could have been all packed and ready to go, on this travel. And then something made you question everything that you were told about it. You could have even gotten communication regarding this, because I do have the Page of Swords as well. This could have been a message, communication, that came in that made you suspicious. You could have even done some spying, trying to figure out what was happening. I think, you're just trying to make sure everything is on the up and up. This could have even been you emotional, a little uneasy. You're trying to figure out, what's real and what's not. Because the moon, like I said, it could cloud your judgments, because there's so many unknowns, uncertainties. Things could be, really just up in the air with this card. We got things up in the air with this card. If this is a relationship and you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and that person has been deceiving you in some way, intuitively, you probably know that something is off, something isn't right. It could even be with business partners. You're working with other people. Maybe you're going to start something, launch something with this card. I mean, I really do like this card in this deck. Launch something very exciting. Brilliant ideas. Very passionate about this. I know, working with these other business partners. Maybe you're, like I said, you're going to start something, launch something, go into business with two people. But then, you have this gut feeling. You have this feeling that something is off. Maybe you keep having with the moon, it does represent, not just, our intuition, but our, paying attention to our dreams as well. Maybe you kept having the same reoccurring dream. Maybe this is your intuition speaking to you strongly. And you guys being a Scorpio, you are highly intuitive already. With the moon card really, guys, showing up, I feel like your intuition is going to be like in some serious overdrive. Really. And with the Page of Swords, Scorpios, you guys are known to be suspicious people. And with the Page of Swords, you really could just start to investigate and spy. And uncover whatever this deception is, to get to the truth. And this could be in the workhouse too. So sorry, guys. I still have this cold a little bit, but I do feel much better today. You're definitely wanting to get to the truth of this deception. I feel that definitely strongly for some of you. The Three of Wands can represent that, this was even a collaborative effort, a creative effort. But I do feel like whatever this is, on or after the full moon, things are going to be revealed. Now, the Queen of Swords is your higher message. Okay? So, this is not going to... This is not going in... It's not going too much in one direction. Not being too rational to where, you're just focusing on things from the intellectual point of view. Whether this is job or relationship, if it's job, you're like, okay, this one pays more money, so I'm going to go with this job. If it's relationship, this person is much more successful than the other person. But it's not taking your heart. The Queen of Swords, represents, definitely the feminine principle, which is, how do I want to say this? Which is the interior. And the swords is more internal energy. And both of them are definitely both very much needed. Too much of the feminine principle, it could be almost like, just like the moon. Where it could be, very confusing and you don't know. Because emotions can be so irrational that it's very hard to get a grip on them. And they could be coming from so many different places. So it's hard to know exactly if what you're, really feeling is really coming from you. So you are really tuning into your intuition. As a Scorpio, you absolutely could be turning into the other people, and you could be confused because of someone else's emotions, not your own. So it makes sense that you need both. You need the mind, but you also need the intuition to work together. This is also to make very good decisions with the Queen of Swords in your higher self. And it so very highlights, it's so very highlighted because in your challenge position, you have the Hermit. Does represent the sign of Virgo. This being in your challenge, you could not, some of you could really not be valuing your intuition. Both of these cards together are especially in this deck. I mean, intuitively, you know what's going on, and you're not doing anything about it. It's pretty much straight up here. I'm going to be honest, guys. It's like you're not valuing your intuition. The wisdom, the wisdom, definitely. This person in this deck, in this card, knows exactly what's going on. This is not your typical Hermit card, okay? But you have all the wisdom, you get the wisdom, and then you reject it. You know and understand exactly what's going on, what's happening. For example, you know that there is a person, you uncover the truth about someone that you're involved with, romantically, they're cheating on you, and you decide that you don't want to deal with it. And that is rejecting the intuition that brought you to that understanding. Like if you discovered it because of your own intuition, your own hunches, and then you find out that it is true, you just knowingly reject it and go about your business and continue in this deceptive relationship. That is exactly what this represents. For those of you that it's going to resonate on the career front, if you feel that someone is being dishonest within the business partnership, then you still choose to continue, that is going to have consequences if you don't pursue it and do something about it. Because it is very important. you know, your advice card is the Fool. If you have been considering, joining forces with another person, trying to launch a business, and you've had gut instincts, even proof that people are not on the up and up, that they're not ethical in some way, that it's shady, they're shady, the universe is advising you to take a risk, a leap of faith, and go at it alone. There is a new beginning. There is a journey with this card. You may not have any idea where you're going, but look at all the opportunities that are in front of you. They're endless. And I feel like a lot of you are. I feel like a lot of you are at the end of your limit. It is a journey that you may not have any idea where you're going or what's to come, but this could be very exciting. Some of you might even just decide to take a breather. Also, that is definitely a possibility for some of you. As some of you do move into this kind of transitional period, it is very possible that you might decide to take a leap of faith and do something on your own, and you don't really have everything in front of you of what you want to do. Some of you are just taking that risk. I totally see that. Or some of you are really going to take some time to explore other aspects of your life and wait for that perfect moment to launch a business. If you're someone that's in a relationship, maybe you will just take some time to travel or do something else. Because the Three of Wands, it is a travel card. Maybe some of you that were going to travel were stopped or delayed from traveling for whatever reason. Maybe you were going to go relocate for work and that turned out to be, shady. And now you're just going to travel anyway. You had it planned. You might as well go and enjoy it. If it's already paid and planned and you're ready. And then your outcome is the Page of Wands. So this could be, possibly another message, communication, but this is passionate, fiery, exciting. It could be a message, communication that's coming in regarding your career. Maybe you get an offer. And if it's resonating with you on the romantic front, this could be a passionate, exciting new relationship. There's excitement and passion with this card. It could be with another fire sign, another Aries, Leo, or Sag. But I honestly, I really feel like this is just the energy that is just showing you that whatever this is, you're at the beginning stages of it. Early stages. Because, the Fool too, you're at a 0 here. The Page is young. Both of these are very, youthful, young, early stages. And the Pages, You do have 2 pages here. Maybe your children could be very, very important this month, in this time frame too, but whatever it is going to be very exciting, and it does go perfectly with the new beginning associated with your birthday new moon. It really does. Let's clarify this crap though. I'm gonna use the Gypsy Oracle cards. So sorry guys, but coffee first. Okay, well, these 3 cards flipped up, so we're just gonna oh boy. Okay, the denarii, okay, that's the safe, so somebody's hiding money, they're stashing money away. The present, the gift, and then this is an enemy. This person's an enemy, and you cannot trust him. Listen, this is, okay, this is, you know, stashing, hiding away, being secretive with money, cash, being stingy, greedy. You know, the present. Listen, let's talk about this. Well, it came in this way. You know, this is expensive jewelry, expensive gifts. It is presents. But now I have 2 different decks, you know, of these particular cards. And in the other deck, you know, all the jewelry is laid out perfectly, you know, because it's expensive and it's put away nicely. Here it's a mess. It's disheveled. We're not going to leave expensive jewelry just thrown all over the place like this. So this does look like it went, somebody has gone through it. This is theft. And where did I put the other card? Oh, over here. This person is known as the male enemy. I mean, I always say no gender in my readings. You know, private readings, it matters, but this person is a snake. Really, probably worse than the 7 of Swords guy. This whole situation, these 3 cards for me right now totally clarify what we already talked about with this. And I am fairly confident that a lot of you are going to realize this on or before the full moon. I'm going to say 9 days. Wow. Scorpio, you guys are always so interesting. Let me get you guys some romance angel cards. Well, 1. I'm going to pull 1. Scorpio. What are messages for Scorpio for November 16th to the 30th, 2017. Oh, this card definitely wants to come. Wow. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, Scorpio. Okay, listen. You have the fire energy here, and when you have the Fool here, And the page, well, that's, I don't feel like this is a new energy. This is fresh, new energy. If you're dealing with a straight up Aries, and this resonates for you, you really need to do something about it. That is coming through strongly. I'm just saying. Okay? This person is not on the up and up. And you know, being that I clarified all of this, it doesn't matter. Would have came up this way anyway. It could be a man or a woman. So it's very possible they're an Aries sun with Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in their chart. Maybe even Virgo if this isn't your challenge. They could even have Virgo somewhere in their chart as well. I mean, it's a general reading, guys, but no. I mean, all three cards. You know, and they're looking back, they're running, they're being sneaky, making sure nobody's looking. And, you know, even in this deck, when I really look at her, she looks like she's up to no good. I'm just saying. It's just, I mean, the proof is here, you know. Just in these three cards. Wow. All these did was clarify what is already here to a T. Scorpio, my friends, good luck. That's some crazy ass energy to get through. But you'll get through it. I mean, for some of you, it's possible it could be 9 weeks. I hope not, but with the moon card there, I'm really hoping for a lot of you that it is on or literally right after the new moon, which is on Saturday the 18th. All right, Scorpio, good luck. I love you guys. I will see you back here soon with the weeklies. I hope you liked your bonus reading. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.